Good evening, Portland Tower, Cirrus November 68502.
Cirrus 68502, Portland Tower, good evening.
502 is a Cirrus SR20 north ramp with information Quebec looking to taxi to the active northbound departure VFR.
Cirrus 502, squawk 1657, runway 10 left. Are you able to take Alpha 5 intersection departure?
502 can take Alpha 5.
Cirrus 502, roger, runway 10 left at Alpha 5, taxi via Alpha.
10 left via Alpha 5 via Alpha 502.
Cirrus 502, would you like flight following today?
502 take flight following if it's not too busy, sir.
Absolutely, Cirrus 502, departure frequency will be 124.35.
Departure 12435 502.
Portland INTL Information Quebec. 000 Zulu weather. Wind 210 at 8 gust 16, visibility more than 10. Sky conditions 4200 scattered, temperature 8, dew point -31. Altimeter 2998. Arriving runways 28 right, 28 left, 03, departing runways 28 right, 28 left, 03. Advise on initial contact you have Quebec.
Cirrus 502, wind 190 at 8, runway 10 left to Alpha 5, cleared for takeoff, make left base northbound departure, approved at over 2,500.
Left base northbound departure at or below 2,500 502.
Cirrus 502, correction, left crosswind northbound departure.
Left crosswind, I knew what you meant. 502. Ooh.
Cirrus 502, for flight following, contact departure 124.35, good flight.
502 over to departure 124.3. Thank you much. Portland departure, Cirrus November 68502 with you.
Number 68502, Portland departure, good evening, radar contact. Northbound departure approved, maintain VFR.
Roger, maintain VFR 502. Thank you. Goodbye, Portland. $300 to go. on altitude. Picking up speed. All right, you can see the gusts even up here, nose bobbing a little bit. So, hi everybody, this is Quentin J. Parker, your pilot, taking off out of Portland International en route VFR to Bremerton in Washington State. And this is going to be a bit of a follow-up to the earlier logbook entry I made about the upcoming Cirrus projects for X-Plane 11. Woo! Let me tell you how much a difference a month makes.
Portland approach, good evening, Delta 8939 with you descending through 9,800.
Delta 83, correction, 8939 Portland approach, good evening, sir. Expect the ILS runway 28 right, the Portland altimeter 29er.
Okay, expect the ILS 28 right for Delta 8939.
I imagine we're going to deal with a couple of...
Delta 8939, this time you can proceed direct Schaefer. Cross Schaefer at above 6,700, cleared ILS runway 28 right approach.
Okay, direct Schaefer 6,700, clear for the ILS 28 right approach, Delta 8939.
I imagine it's going to be a chatty time. We've got Seattle approach up, and we also have Seattle Center, so I'm going to be interrupted a lot. But yeah, a month ago, I made a post about being excited about some new SR22s for X-Plane 11. There was the SR22T from Torquesim and the SR22 from HoldMyBeer. And whoo! Well, let's start with the biggest change, and that is that out of nowhere, Carenado decides to update their SR22 GTSx to make it X-Plane 11 compliant. And I could not be more pissed off about that. Like many people, I own the Carenado Cirrus SR22 that was for X-Plane 10. And I was pretty hopeful that they would patch it to make it X-Plane 11 compliant, as it had serious issues trying to run under X-Plane 11. That was not the case. They had... I'm loath to try and get into their mind.
Approach, good evening, WestJet 189, graduate to arrival, passing flight level 2, altitude 12,500.
WestJet 189, Portland approach, good evening. Continue on the crater 2, expect the ILS runway 28 right, the Portland altimeter 29er.
29er and ILS 28 right, WestJet 189.
Like I said, I'm loath to try and get into their mind and guess their motives, but it seemed to me they were pretty adamant about not patching or expressing no desire to bring their X-Plane 10 SR and make it X-Plane 11 compliant. Wrote them, they wrote back. That's the vibe I got. So imagine my surprise when, again, out of nowhere, no announcement, no indication, no nothing. They just said, boom! Here's our SR22 patched to X-Plane 11 standards to make it flyable. Yeah, looks like we're about to cross into Washington State. And this is just my opinion. This is just the feeling I get. I can't help but feel that seeing all the buzz around the Torquesim SR and the HoldMyBeer SR, that they said, hey, we have a Cirrus plane just collecting dust. Let's get on some of this Cirrus Do-Re-Mi. And they did what had been asked of them ages ago and patched their existing plane to X-Plane 11 standards, kinda. And I can't help but feel that it's just a cash grab. I can't shake that vibe. Particularly since there was no previous announcement. Hey guys, you know, this is what we're doing. Whatever. They smelled Cirrus money, you know, in the water, and fangs out. I could be wrong. I kind of hope I'm wrong. I don't think I am. But again, that's just my opinion. The HoldMyBeer SR22, there is a good likelihood that it is a dead project. And that hurts. That really stings because...
WestJet 189 descent unrestricted, now down to 4,000.
Because of all the work that went into it and all the promise it held.
WestJet 189, Portland approach.
Vision 189, sorry about that. Descent to 406, Vision 189.
In late February, a month ago, I posted that there had been no updates from the...
November 502, maintain vFlyteAir now. At or below 5,500, you are entering a 5,500 MBA. If you would like 6,000, we could do that as well.
502 will take 6,500.
502 works with us. VFR at or below 5,000, correction, 6,500 now. And be advised, MBA in your area, you will be entering a 5,500 MBA area.
Roger, 502.
502 at this time, contact Seattle Center 124.2 of the safe flight.
Over to center, 124.2, 502. Seattle Center, Cirrus November 68502, 4,500, climbing 6,500.
November 68502, Seattle Center, leading. Delta 607, really for clearance contact, approach 125.6.
There's been no update on the HoldMyBeer SR since late November. Don't know what's going on. The developers have made no commentary about where the project stands. So for all intents and purposes, best case scenario, it is stalled. More likely, it's dead. We're in April, and the last update on it was November 2019. That's where that stands. So the bright side is that the Torquesim SR is still in the play, and it's conceivable we could be seeing it very, very soon, maybe even this month. I'm looking forward to its release. And I'm curious to see just how different the experience is going to be. Because it looks pretty darn sweet. I'm not gonna lie. So I'm flying the SR20 still to kind of get myself in, well, keep myself in a Cirrus frame of mind.
Alaska 211 down to flight level 380 for 160.
69 nautical miles out. What can I say? I was really stoked about having a choice of brand new Cirruses, but stand by. .124.2.
Alaska Center, or excuse me, Seattle Center, Alaska 376 is with you. Alaska 376, Seattle Center, good evening, idem please. Seattle Center, Speedbird 3461, happy with you. Speedbird 3461, heavy, Seattle Center, good evening, idem please.
Seattle Center, Cirrus November 6502, checking in, 6,500.
Number 68502, Seattle Center, good evening, idem please. Alaska 376, 47 miles northwest of Portland, correction, Battleground, flight level 390, welcome aboard. Speedbird 3461 Heavy, 34 miles north of Ellensburg, flight level 360, welcome aboard. Correction, 380.
I'm thinking he lost track of everybody. Alright, so like I was saying,
November 502, radar contact. 25 miles southeast of Olympia, 6,500, maintain VFR.
Roger, maintain VFR 502. Yeah, we had two-way communication. Not sure what happened there. So, I was looking forward to there being a couple of different Cirruses to choose from. Brand new Cirruses, that is. And technically, I'm still getting my wish. One Cirrus developer dropped out, another Cirrus developer jumped in. But I gotta say, it's not a real choice for me. It just isn't. That being said, unless the HoldMyBeer developers revitalize their project, it's pretty much just Torquesim for me. So, there, I said it. Not that there was any real mystery about how I felt. So, I am currently getting about 42, 45 frames per second in this view. 44, 48, 50 in this view.
Bremerton National Weather.
There we go.
Wind 210 at 8, gust 16, visibility more than 10. Sky conditions 3700 scattered, temperature 8, dew point -31. Altimeter 299.
You would like now, you can do VFR pattern below 4,500 now, let me know.
Seattle Center 502 will descend back down to 4,500.
502, roger, start that descent in about 5 miles.
5 miles, then descend, 502.
Seattle Center, Alaska 79, currently en route to 16 left via Bravo and Charlie.
Last year I'm calling at Seattle, say again?
Seattle Center, Alaska 79, on our way to 16 left.
Alaska 79, roger. You know, aircraft, looks like there was a server split. Based on which server you were on, you either were lucky to stay or you got disconnected, so apologize for that happening.
Alaska 211, maintaining 16,000.
Ah, that explains it. Alright.
Last Alaska at 16,000, say call sign?
Alaska 211.
211, say your location, please.
Overhead hump.
Alaska 211, interesting. Looks like the server thing is causing this. I guess you're on frequency, but not visible on radar at all. I guess continue with the Hawk 7. The Seattle altimeter 29990. We're landing south tonight.
We'll continue via, we're on the Chins 4, so we'll continue via that, and AFM landing south, Alaska 211.
Alaska 217, are you on the Chins or the Hawk 7, you said?
Chins 4, Alaska 211.
Center, Alaska 1086, we're with you at 330.
And Alaska 211, have you already passed Ratty intersection, sir?
Alaska 211, AFM, next waypoint, Auburn.
Okay, 211, I cannot see you on radar, but cross Auburn 12,000, depart Auburn heading 340. Vectors for the ILS, runway 16 center, the Seattle altimeter 29990.
Auburn at 12,000, leave Auburn heading 340, Alaska 211.
Seattle Center, Alaska 1086.
Alaska 1086, Seattle Center, good evening, IDEM, please.
Still bumpy.
Alaska 75, Seattle Center, with me.
75 are ready for takeoff, 16 left.
Alaska 75, wind 150 at 11, runway 16 left, clear for takeoff.
16 left, clear for takeoff, Alaska 75.
We are 17 miles out. Seattle's over there somewhere. And yeah, I'm not going to miss this. There it is. Seattle's over there. Seven miles out. There it is. There's Bremerton. Alright, so Bremerton, the wind at Bremerton is 210. They've got a runway 20. Only thing I gotta worry about is any gusts. So, gonna enter a left downwind for a runway 20 and see what happens. 4 miles. I'm going to turn downwind. I think that runway's in use. Looks like we're at the end of the runway. Decelerate. It's at my 45. White arc. First notch of flaps. Second notch of flaps. Oof. It's nasty up here. Kind of low. There we go. Yeah, I think I might land at 85. Runway 20 is made. Bumps, bumps, bumps. Engine out. Come on, you can do this. Not too shabby. One, two. Not too shabby. All right, let's bring it down. All right, let's wrap it up. Torquesim, #1 choice. Soon to be released. Can't wait. HoldMyBeer, M.I.A. Hope it's on life support. Not holding my breath. Carenado. Surprise entry. Too little, too late. Your mileage may vary. Just my opinion. This has been Quentin J. Parker, your pilot, flying the vFlyteAir SR20. And I will catch you crazy buggers on the flip side. I'm out. Peace.